Hello everybody, my name is Liz. This is the Crafty Queens page. We are doing a event today, so see this description for the Quad Squad group that you can join that's free, and Joy Lynn's up after me with a dash of Joy Lynn and all that good stuff. I'm gonna pull up comments and get started. We do have an hour, but we all know how slow I craft, so I shall do that. And I got two little things that I've been meaning to do, and if we get done with those, which we'll see about that, then I actually have a tiny one too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, all right. I hope everybody's weekend's going good so far. I need coffee, and then mine will be fabulous. Okay, hello Miss Natalie, how are you, girl? Okay, so I've got two little things that I want to do. I've been putting them off, and just because like I had more exciting things to do, but I really need to get this done because I want to put these little things, I want to redo them and then put them over in my display where I take my pictures for the page. And it's springtime, and if I put it off any longer, it's gonna be summertime and I'm not gonna have done them. So I wanna get them done. So that's what we're gonna work on today. Good morning, Miss Carol. How are you, luscious locks? Let's see. Okay, I think I'm all cut up. So we're gonna redo this little sweet little, where's the thing? Here it is. Don't be letting me lose the thing. We're gonna do the little sweet, what is this called? Kettle? And I found this, or did my mother-in-law give me this? Something happened where I got this in my possession, and I really love the texture. It's got sand or something in it. Hello, Miss Lisa. Thank you, girl. Girl, Miss Barb, you're awake and coffee and breakfast already. You're so ahead of me. My alarm was supposed to go off at 7:30, and my husband came up at 8:20 and was like, hey, honey. So I was like, no makeup for me. Hello, Joy Lynn. Good morning. So we got a rusty, crusty, cool looking thing, and then we got a smooth. Now I started sanding it on this side so you can kind of see the sanding marks just to rough it up so our paint sticks better. I'm going to continue that, okay? Hello, Lynn. How are you? Miss Lucille's here. How are you, girl? I'm going to rust? I'm not going to rust this right now. I'm going to rough this up. And what we're gonna do is pretty much stick with the same color, so don't ask me, but it's like a different style, okay? Just go with it. It's a different style, and it's gonna look so cute over there with all of our bobbins and stuff. Hello, Lucille. Good morning, Miss April girl. Miss Sandra's here. How's everybody doing? How was your week? Tell me all the things. I have not been live in several days, now that I think about it. We have a clay project that we need to do a part 2 of. Y'all are gonna laugh. Hello, Georgianne. Thank you for dealing the queens. Miss April's the one that came up with that years ago. Okay, so I think I got it roughed. Oh, I didn't do this little part. Hold on. I did this side, but I didn't do this side yet. I just wanted to show you how smooth and pretty it was before we screw it all up. Your Craft Cottage. I love that name. Let me make sure I follow you so I can go check you out later. Okay, so now we got it all sanded and roughed up, okay? So now, did I do everything? I think I did everything. I need to quit talking and do it. Okay, so that one's ready. The only thing I want to do to this before I paint it is take this off, okay? So it was just hot glue. It was just hot glue. It's a cute little bow. We might use it on another project. I don't know. I'm going to put it in my scraps. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's your first name? I'm trying to see your your profile picture, but I'm getting older, not younger. Good morning, newbie to your pay. Hello, Loris. Good morning. Is that how you pronounce it? And then I'm not going to rough this up, I don't think. It's kind of shiny. I could. Let me see. Hello, Jules. Because we're going to paint it anyway, so that's what it looks like when you rough textured stuff up, apparently. We're doing it. I don't even care. We're doing it. How are you doing, Miss Jules? Might as well, right? Because I'm almost out of the truffle chalk paint. I used the last bit of this on my plate today, and we're gonna have to mix it with some burnt umber. So I don't want to lose the texture and mix it with much else, but hopefully that'll work. Good morning, Miss Pamela. How are you, girl? Going all around this and roughing it up. It's a little shiny. Maybe it was sealed or something. I either got this from a thrift store or my mother-in-law. Loris. Oh, look at me go. Now that'll be the one and only time, so. No, I feel like that one's pretty good. That was pretty easy. It's kind of spelled just like it sounds. It's just not as common. Okay. Look, the son did his Valentine's box the other day, and I still need to clean up that mess. It's cute, though. Okay, so we've got that roughed up. We've got this roughed up. Let's start with this one, because the way that it dries will look cool, and I want you all to see it. Thank you for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Cynthia. How are you? Don't let me knock into you. Okay, I have this paint. Don't ask me where the lid. Here's the lid. Terra clay paint in the color Marigold. I was trying to find the people here because I know it, but it's leaving me right now. Hold on. Y'all, who is this? Is this Dixie paint, I want to say? I thought it was right on the bottle, but here we are. Anyhow, I'm going to use some of this, and let's see. Use some of this. There's our little tiny bit of chalk paint we got left of that color. Okay, this one is, see how it's like a mineral paint, so it's already kind of matte looking, and it's kind of perfect. And we're gonna get some of that out. We'll start with that-ish. We'll start with that, I'm thinking. Okay, and then we're gonna mix it with some baking soda. Wherever I put that. Hello, Miss Patty. Thank you for sprinkling, Darla. How are you, girl? We're going to mix that with some baking soda. And we're not going to inhale. I'm not going to inhale the baking soda. We're just going to mix this up. And that way, as it dries, it looks kind of weathered and old. This was out of the toy section of somebody's thrift store or yard sale or whatever. So I don't know what it went to, but my daughter didn't snag it fast enough. So it's ours now. And it's going to go over there on our display where we take our pretty pictures for this page. And that way we have a couple new items. I have a couple of things down, like under that shelf that I could probably bring up too for spring. But if I waited any longer, it was going to be summer. So I need to get these done. What's everybody up to this week? And my husband and my son, how old is he now? 9-year-old son, just went to see their cousin play basketball. So they're cheering him on. It's his last game before tournaments. Then Miss Alana is very patiently waiting for me to get done off here so that we can go watch an episode of Supernatural while Mama has coffee. Hello, Miss Mary. Good morning. All right. Uh-oh, we got a green piece. We got a booger. It's gone. She gone. All right, so I'm just making this paint pretty thick. That's really all. And it's already kind of thick to start with. I thought I got too much. I might not have got enough. Good morning, Jeanette. I know, right, Lisa? And that way I definitely want it. But I kept looking at these and I'm like, you know how you, like, I don't know if it's because it's for my display, like it's not a gift or it's not something I would sell, but I'm just putting it off or what. But you know how when it's for you, it's like the mom life. You're like, I'll get to me last. Well, if I do that, we're going to be in the winter months and I ain't going to be doing this. Okay, so I'm going to put this down and I got it pretty thick. So that's what it looks like. It went from this to this. Can't maybe tell a big difference yet. However, I might ought to use this. Once we start slapping her on here, we might be able to, and it starts drying, you should be able to tell a difference. Now, I don't think it came with a lid or I lost the lid, knowing me, but we're going to throw this on here. And as it dries, it kind of gives it a terracotta type look, like a terracotta pot type look. Hunkering down 5 to 7. Oh my goodness. Loris, I bet you are, girl. We had like negative degrees. We're in Ohio. And we had like -1, -10, negative whatever for a little bit a few weeks ago. And then it was like 45. And I was wearing my Crocs. I'm wearing my Crocs. I'm trying to find my flip-flops. I wasn't wearing a coat. And then I would get out of my car and I'd be shivering. And this lady that I was checking out with the other day was giving me the look because she's like, why are you shivering and you didn't put on your own coat, lady? Hello, Miss Mary. How are you, girl? And I said, well, what had happened was we had a 45-degree day, so I thought I was done with winter. I'm boycotting winter. Ohio weather. It's rough, right, Janet? It is rough. Jeanette. Did I say Janet? I need my coffee, I'm telling you. Hello, Melissa. How are you? All right, so we're going to go all the way around here. There we go. Get a good amount for this side. And I can just spread it all around. And I got some kind of sneaking in there. Try to get that out. I'm trying to leave this open because how cute would it be to put like a little something sticking out of there? Greenery or a succulent or a something. Probably a faux succulent, but still. Something cute. Okay. Now once we get this layer, right now I'm just trying to work on coverage. Once we get it on there, we can look at what in the heck shapes we just made. Hello, Iona. Your back is telling you something. First time from West Texas. I'm jealous. Lou, I'm coming over. My back is telling me the weather roller good. All this didn't feel like, I'm telling you, after -1, right? 45 is a dream. Thought I was living the life. I think even one time this week it got maybe 55, 60, something like that. And the sun was shining. It was fabulous. Just perfect. Okay, I didn't mix up enough, but we got our big part done. Okay. So, you see where this is going, right? Trying to make it look like I would make it look. Something like so. Okay? Something like so. So I got to do the handle and the little spout. Then we're going to be good. I should probably oughta, I don't know. I'm not sure. I might rest this. That'd be cute. Okay, so let's see. Let me get a little more. This might be it for this paint. I'm gonna have to get me some more of this paint. This paint is beautiful. I'll start with that. I think I'm good. And not this, that's cornstarch. Baking soda. And mix her up. Snow ice. Oh, wow, Mary. Good morning, Miss Stacy. How are you, girl? Yeah, Connecticut. Miss Carol's in Connecticut. She's had snow, too. We must have got ours early. I hope it don't come this way. Keep it over there. Hello, Jessica. How are you, girl? Miss Teresa's here. Good morning. Okay. I think I got it mixed-ish enough. So we can put it on there. Okay. So, we're going to do this. Probably could have mixed some Mod Podge in this, too. Make sure it sticks real good, but here we are. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Oh, that needs to go on there. Okay. So I won't cover it too bad. Like, get it really bulky. I'll leave it less bulky. Okay. Okay, so there's like a trillion. I ain't doing that. Didn't I just say I wasn't doing that? Thank you, Natalie. Good morning, Lynn. How are you? There we be. And then let me just take a peek here before it starts drying. Okay, I think I got this area how I like it. This area is a little too nice, so we're gonna mess it up. And all I'm doing is taking my palette knife, and if you want to like do that to rough it up and then you kind of smooth it out, it'll just give it more texture. If you like it smooth, then leave it smooth. Okay. All right, so see there? I'm doing this first because I'm praying that y'all get to see it kind of dryish. before I hop off because it looks so pretty and so cool once it dries. So I need to get this like around here, but not all down in there. I think that's good. Weird object to work with. Your auction last night was so fun to watch. Ooh, somebody had an auction. Okay. All right. Now we just got the little handle. I'm gonna start at the bottom so I can kind of stabilize it here. Okay, good enough for me. I do too, and they actually sell a color. I'm not sure of the brand, but it's an acrylic color that you could also mix with baking soda, and it's called terracotta, and I'm sure that would work too. That's probably what I'll get after using up all my, I'm pretty sure this is Dixie Belle. It's probably on there somewhere. So small. my new glasses, me and Kaden, my 18-year-old, just got new glasses in, and you wouldn't know it. By the way, I was just trying to read that bottle. Okay, so now what? I need like this, so I can kind of stabilize it, get these sides done. And I think this will be something textured and weird and different to put in our little staging for our photos of this page. I think it'll be cool. Woo. Woo. Don't get your finger. All right, I got the sides pretty good. Oh, there you go. Now I'm gonna turn her over and do this little side. I just followed you. Yes, guys, if you see Crafty Sisters in there with the page, hold on while there we go. Please give them a follow. There's gonna be lots of crafters. The group, the Quad Squad group, is in my description. And so I'm excited because I swear I'll think I know every page that exists, and I don't. The community somehow feels smaller than it is. Like, it feels very homey. You know what I mean? And then you're like, nope, there's a new page. Or maybe people just create them that fast. I don't know, but I almost always find somebody new to follow when I do an event. Okay. Let's see. I need like a smidgen, just a butt hair right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna try not to put a lot of pressure because I don't want my original little teapot there showing. And I'm just gonna kind of make sure it's all covered. I missed a, I missed a spot and a half right there. I know I'm missing here. Hello, Miss Lois. If I miss any questions or anything, I'll definitely answer them when I go back through the comments. I get in the zone. Not auto zone, but this zone. Okay. I think I'm good. Quit touching it. Quit. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think this is good. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good. We're putting that down for herself. Hello, Mel. How are you, girl? How are we getting this off of here, guys? Well, I guess the whole thing is going there. So there's that. Then we're going to work on our little pot. Then we'll check on that. How's that sound? Look at me. I got like, what is this? 42 minutes left? Huh. We might be working on some miniature houses too, guys. We got all kinds of stuff up our sleeves. Okay, well, first let me rust this. I want to rust this maybe with the terracotta and the rust. I think it'll look really pretty. Let me grab some glue. And one moment, please, while I just reach under my table with my foot and drag this closer because there's no way I can reach it. Hello, Miss Bonnie. Miss Diane, he's done. He's done with it, and now Alana's working on her box, which is Stitch. Colton did a dragon, and so she's still got her face to do, but he's all done with his. I need to post it with the picture of him. Believe no Colton loved the dragon. Did Cody? I believe it. Yes, they both. Cody's my husband. Colton's my son. They all love the dragon. Even my 18-year-old was like, "That's pretty cool, Mom." That's right. He said it, so it must be true. Okay, so we're going to use some Mod Podge, right? Yeah, because I don't think I have anything else. And don't be judging the plate, okay? This is how we rust things in our house. I'm going to get a ton of this on here because I really don't know if I want to put my thing back in there once I touch this plate. And if this doesn't fit directly on, I'll probably hang it from the handle. Somehow we'll connect it to where it's still in the vicinity. You know what I mean? It's like a little thimble. It's not like a thimble. Hold on. Alright, so I got some Mod Podge on there pretty good. Now, sir, there we go. Now we are going to take some cinnamon. One that's open. And we are going to sprinkle our little doofloppy with cinnamon. And just kind of rub it all in there. Okay, now it's all good and covered. See that? It's all good and covered. Then, don't be ridiculous. Then we're going to put this back in here. Okay. Now, let's see how much of this we have left. Oh, we have some. Okay. Oh, there's my other funnels. I tell you what, I need to wash them all. Okay, let me put this on there. Let's wash you people. This is empty. This is our tote that you're not going to judge. Are you ready? Miss doing art with my kids again. You're the... Oh, thanks, Diane. I do try to be a good mama. I do try. You only get so many years with them, right? And then other times I forget that I'm trying and I have a mom fail, you know? Good morning, Janice. I don't know why your little thing is bleeped out, babe. I have 2 X's down here and 3 windows. So I should probably be doing this outside, but here we are. I think I got it enough to where it'll stay so I can dry it a little bit. Maybe. Okay, let's give it a good dry. Oh, that's a good idea, April. I love that. After tomorrow, be gathering supplies for their Valentines. Oh, that's a good idea. The cigar boxes, the wooden ones. Oh my gosh, then they can like keep them forever. I love that idea. We did some cardboard, and I usually do. I have an 18-year-old who was making fun of me the other day because of how excited I get. Yeah, her thing was grayed out, so maybe she removed it. But he was like, those were fun. He's like, you're really old though. I was like, listen, it's the little things that get y'all excited about your kids. Because they only do it, at least here, they only do it until 5th grade. And once they start middle school, they don't do it anymore. So I only have 1 year left to do it with Alana and 2 with Colton. So listen, yes, I'm excited. You want to do Ivan's box for him, yours. Oh, so why was Colton painting his? Because, you know, they're both very different. Alana will not let me touch it. She doesn't want me to Google or Pinterest any images for her. She knows what Stitch looks like, okay? She's got it in her brain. And she wants me to back up and not say or touch anything. She will not allow me to help with any of the parts, right? Whereas then Colton is like, could you build it and then cut out all the pieces for me? And then I'll paint it and then you glue it together. He just wanted to paint. So he was painting his the other day, Bridge, and he was like, you know, last year I had the nicest box out of everyone in the class. My teacher told me that. And I said, I wonder why, sir. I wonder why. Okay, let me see. Did I already use all my white? All right. Let's get this dry. I actually need to put a little bit. I probably should have taped this down before I started messing around with it. I need like a sprinkle. I keep grabbing the closed one. I need a sprinkle right here. That's what I get. Okay, then we're gonna do this. My grandkids, that's awesome. Hello, Miss Debbie girl. I must have missed her coming in. Yes, I hope you're feeling good. All right, so this will be our cool, weird, textured, rusty looking little thing. Could have painted it brown first. You could do a brown and red, oranges. There's so many ways you could rust. If you don't like cinnamon or you're allergic to cinnamon, you could do it with paint. So I'm going to move on, but we'll see how this dries. You could do several layers of this if you're just doing glue, cinnamon, sealer, right? Glue, cinnamon, sealer, glue, cinnamon, sealer. And then you'll have some parts that are darker, some parts that are lighter. And whenever you get it layered how you like it, that's how you know it's time to stop, okay? I'm going to set this down over here so it can cool. But I want to move on because I also want to get started on both. Is doing, she's in 5th grade too, but still not feeling 100%. Oh, you're in my prayers, girl. Okay. Yep, she's in 4th grade too. Must be a thing. Stitch like came back. Stitch was like from when I was a kid, I thought. I think we're doing Venom. Oh, okay. We're gonna ignore this because I don't remember what in the heck was in here, but it was crazy. So we're gonna ignore that, and we don't have our turntable. So we're going to pray, and we're just going to, we're going to use the rest of this, and we're going to use some of this. I'm mixing the last little tiny bit of my chalk paint with, it was this, if anybody's curious, because I wanted to show you before I threw it out, with some acrylic paint, which is a little bit darker. This is my favorite one though, Burnt Umber. I use it a lot for like stain look. And then we're going to take, ooh, a new popsicle stick. And we're just gonna mix it on up. Now this already has some texture, so I didn't really want to do baking soda or nothing with it because I want to bring this back out. I want to bring that sand or whatever that is back out. I want that to still be shown. So we'll start with this. And I loves to make crafts with her. That's awesome. 3. My gosh, I'd give anything. And it's so funny too, because when you have them, especially when you have them in 11 months, I see, oh, do you? You, for like 5 years, are like, when are you stopping to make messes in my house and going to school? And then they start school, and then I also have an 18-year-old, so that kind of started catching up to me, and I was like, oh my God, you're how old? And so now I try to appreciate it a little more because it goes too fast. It goes way too fast. But then when they're like on winter break or something, I remember like, oh yes, you should definitely go back to school. You need to be in school, sir. Upwear, party decor. Okay, let's see. So I'm hoping this covers really good because it's mostly acrylic. But if not, we'll just do another layer and hope. I could have done, I didn't even think about this. I could have done a black layer of chalk paint first and then done the brown over top. That would have made it look cool too. Okay, so I just got all of that covered. Now, I'm gonna start with this edge. So I'll be doing the bottom as well, but I wanna start here because I don't have my turntable over here to help me. So I'm gonna start with that and then we'll flip her over and do the other. Yes, prayers. These hold heat really well too, in case you're curious. So, okay, so I think I'm gonna do, I think I might do copper, you guys. I don't know if the jaw is back. That's crazy, Barb. It happens like that too. I mean, it's so weird. I can't decide. Should we put gold? Like, how am I gonna say this? Like around the rim and like kind of graze it with some gold, or should we do copper? Dry brush, that's the word I was trying to look for. Okay. I'm not doing the inside with you guys on here. Kind of like the terracotta little pot there. I'll do that, the bottom of that, when y'all are not here. That way I can hopefully get both of these done for you. I know, copper. Okay, I cannot decide. I think they'll both look beautiful. Now we're gonna have to do another pot, because I think they'd both be gorgeous, but for this one, I don't know. Just gonna put a layer of this on here. I'll figure out the inside later when I can clean that out a little better. Spend some more time on that. Or maybe I'll just stuff it with floral foam and some flowers and call it a day. I'm having surgery on my left hand. Oh my gosh. Not good for a crafter. But I'm sure it'll be better once you're healed. Are you left-handed or right-handed? I'm left-handed now, but apparently my dad said that when I started to learn how to like draw and write and stuff, he said I would start with my left hand, and when I got to the center of the page, I would pick it up with my right hand and keep going. I'm like, that would be super creepy. Super creepy. Okay, we got copper, copper, copper. How you... Thank you, Miss Sandra Diddle. My crafting done. Oh, I already saw that. Okay, so let's put some of this on. I'm gonna start with the rough side of my sponge. Don't be looking at the shape. I'm gonna start with the rough side of my sponge, and I'm going to just add some copper there. Oh, here we go. Okay, and I'm gonna paint it on. I'm not dipping my sponge in the paint. Just painting this on, and I'll do the rim in a second, and then I think you could go at different directions. Let's see there. So we've still got our beautiful texture, and my sponge is picking up on that with this pretty color. And I'm not putting a lot of pressure on here either. Ooh. Good morning, Sage. How are you, girl? She called me sweet, y'all. She called me sweets. Were you spying on me at bowling last night? Because I definitely ate way too many sweets at bowling. I don't even like sour stuff, but I got in the sour mood. And we had some sour gummy worms. Okay. Do that rim there. Go this way with it. Did I go all around the whole dagnap thing? Okay. Alright. Let me try what I got. I am so spoiled by my turntable. I used to be all chocolate too. I cannot do the sour stuff, but for whatever reason, when I'm sweating half to death trying to throw a bowling ball that I can't get to do what I want, I like sugar rage eat sour gummies. I don't know. I don't know. I did a really bad job. My average is already embarrassing, and I have like 30 points below my average for one of those games. I was like, oh my gosh. It took me 3 games, but I finally met my average. Which is 100. It's actually 99. They're gonna kick me out of bowling league. They're gonna be like, girl, you're making this look bad. Okay. Alright, I know I said I wasn't doing this, but I kind of got to do it. You know what I mean? I need something. Hello, Tina. How are you? I think this is all dry. Just need to get that. And then I'm going to see what I got left on here, and I'm just going to go around the rim here. I'm not putting a lot of pressure, so just wherever it'll pick up is fine. And I'll go around the inside. And don't be looking at the inside, but see? Just some pretty little color. We got there. I'm gonna dry that before I keep putting my fingers in it. Let's straighten up you. Oh, I do love the crackle effect. I use now plaster of Paris is something I've never used, but I've seen some videos on. So I need to try it. Okay, how are we doing on time? 25 minutes? Oh my gosh. I am doing great. Okay. I am horrible at bowling. Falling into this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've darn near thrown myself down the lane before. I've tripped several times. Like yesterday, I'm pretty sure I tripped every other frame, and I wasn't even tripping to like get good points or nothing. I was tripping and then still sucking. I mean, come on. It's... Come on, how much can one person take? I'm surprised my husband lets me come, because he's really good. He's just naturally good at every dang thing he tries. And and he's like, it's okay, honey, we're here for fun. But when he does bad, he gets upset with himself. He can try to hide it all he wants, but I know. Okay, so we took this off, and it was a terracotta color, and then we painted that terracotta with some baking soda. So I think I'm gonna leave this off, and we'll use that for something else, but I think that'll be really pretty, even empty. But I gotta figure out something for the inside of this, whether it's fabric or I try to scrape this out or whatever. And that's gonna be over there with all of our pretty like browns and tans, and it'll have a pop of copper, and I think it'll go really good with our staging of our stuff. Okay, so we got that. Then we do have time. Excuse me, coming through. I'm gonna dry this a little bit. I'm gonna put one more layer on this, and then I'm gonna dry this a little bit and start to see if I can get this to come out for you guys, because I can't explain it, and I always want to say it looks kind of like a chalky dry, because that's the best way I can explain it, but you'll have to see. Is this my Mod Podge brush? Yes, that is. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna throw one more layer on our little rusty, crusty goodness. So we're gonna do some glue, and I never have this close enough. So here's with water. Oh, really? That's a good tip. All right, we're lap crafting. So, what do we need now? We need this. Okay. I'll do the funnel in a minute. I want to see if you guys can see this before you hop off. And then Miss Joy Lynn is after me, a dash of, oh my gosh, I'm going to lose it now. It's a dash, is it a dash of paint by Joy Lynn? Oh, I had it. I had it, and now I do not have it. Let's see. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to give that a good dry. I'm going to turn this off. And if this cracks because I'm got my heat on high and I'm like forcing it to dry, I'm okay with it. So if you don't want cracks, I would let it air dry. I'd be taking some brown paint and some water and going in those cracks to bring them out more. A dash of Joy Lynn. I was like, a dash of what? Paint? Crafting? It's a dash of Joy Lynn. I knew this. I can't. It's because I'm live. Your brain. I love that everybody else knows it though. They're like, we know what you're talking about. Okay. Now I kind of want it to crack. Now I'm trying to force it. But we'll see. I think this is beautiful. And it's like another textured. It's going to be matte, like whereas this one was more shiny. But I've got a mix over there of like rusty, crusty stuff and pretty stuff. So I think this will go in with what I have really nicely, but just add a couple different things for this season. Alright. Last thing. Good morning. Be in Lori Luke. Good morning. I see ya. Okay, let's see. Didn't I have some sealer somewhere? Oh, I put it right here. Alright, let me take this out because I haven't put that back yet. It's hard because you gotta like hold it up. We're lap crafting, hold on. Okay. You go there. That can go there. And then we're gonna put this back in, dry it, and hold it up. We might be able to do some water and brown paint while you're on here. I thought I was gonna be scrambling to get those two done. Good morning, Marilyn. How are you, girl? These need washed. Do y'all call it washed or washed? I swear every day I sound more and more like my grandfather. He used to say wrestling, get you a washcloth. What is there's commercials, it's like, we can't stop you from becoming your parents. Well, you can't stop me from becoming my grandparents. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, it doesn't need a lot. It just needs a little something in there. Because we just can't leave it alone. Okay. So, I am going to take what's left in this. I'm throwing this little lid out anyways. And here it is. My husband says whoosh. You need to go whoosh your stuff. I can't judge clearly. Okay, So I've got some water and some paint in here. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. I want it like more water than paint. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is our little rusty crusty. See how I said you could do multiple layers. If you like, before we seal it, leave it at that stage. But I like to do all three because I think it just makes it look more and more grimier. Okay, so, oh, that's still a little bit movable. All right, I'm gonna hold it by here. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm not gonna swipe like that, I don't like that. Got some acrylic paint and water. Just gonna kind of put it here and there. I'm wondering, love me gifts and specialties. Good morning. And I'm just kind of spraying it and letting it run. And then you could spray it and let it run this way too. I need 7 more paper plates, or styrofoam plates. Here we be. Okay. And any of these steps you don't like, you can just skip. But see how it's just kind of going in and aging that up a little bit. That way it's not so stark or looks so placed. I never had so much time in my life, y'all. I think Craft Around the Clock has me trained. Like, girl, you gotta do it in 45 minutes. I've never crafted this fast in my life. Maybe it's the nerves. Doing an event for somebody, you know? Okay. Okay. Quit. And then I'm gonna gently dab it to get just some puddles off. I'm not gonna push hard because I really don't want my fingerprints in this, and this is still pretty kind of soft underneath. So I'm just gonna dab gently. Okay. Okay. So see, it just kind of starts to age it a little bit. Okay. I think I like it. That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just keep going around so I don't miss any parts. Just do. So just gonna place some here and there. Probably need like a lot of water. I got a dry paper towel over here. Maybe a little bit up here too. And then gently pick it up. I'm gonna get a new plate. That way this can all drip all over it. We're just gonna let it run. Take a softer brush that's dry, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. Same thing we did over there. You could use a Q-tip, paper towel, dry brush that's super soft. Because like I said, this is still movable. When I pick this up, I can feel it move. So it takes a minute to dry because it's thick. It's on there thick. trying to do it to where y'all can see. And I'm just going over all of those brown areas and just kind of blending them out. Okay. Miss Karen. Hello, Lori. Good morning. Miss Karen, I use my basement, and I don't know if I would call it lucky, but it's because the more space you have, you know, the more you fill it up. Hi, Colt. That's my honey, guys. And my 9-year-old is with him. Hi, babe. Yeah, my mother-in-law gives me a lot of junk, and then yard sales, thrift stores, art stores or craft stores. Yeah, it's a problem. That's the problem. The curb. And then my husband's a contractor on top of all that. So if he has like spare wood or something, now this ain't dry yet, but y'all get where we're going, right? It's a problem. It's a problem. That's for sure. And then I'll get it like organized and where I want it, like once every 3 months. And then it'll just go right back to crazy chaos. But I haven't bought something, I don't even know how long. Small and filled up, yeah. Hello, Teresa girl. We did another thing too. Here's what else we did. We did this beautiful little thing. It was terracotta and like red, and we changed it to brown and copper. And it's gonna go over with our floppy there, so we can take our staging place, you know what I mean. And that's what we're gonna take pictures on. But see this with, I think the rust with this color is just so pretty. All right, now let's do kind of like around here. I like doing it this way better. I like doing it this way better. Okay, in my pantry, but my craft room is exactly. I know, if my house, oh my gosh, there's no way, because it's like not livable. It's, yeah, I know, I feel you. People will come over and be like, can I see your craft room? Would you like to live or no? Because I know how to boot, scoot, and boogie down here, but do you? No, I need to get it. I got this little corner cleaned up. It had a bunch of Christmas stuff still. Thank you, Teresa. Yes, Miss Karen, you do, girl. This is probably my favorite tool in the craft room, is this turntable. Because you can work hands-free like this and get around your whole project. But don't go pay $30 or something crazy. Go to Home Depot and get you a 17-inch round. It's nice and thick. I've been using this one for years. I've sanded it down probably 17 times. And I've stenciled it, I've stained it, I've done a lot of stuff, and then I just gave up. Now I just sand it down because I know it's going to look like this in a few weeks. And it has lasted me years. So still, my very first live was doing napkin decoupage on this in April of 2022. This is the exact same turntable. So anyhow, go there, get you a 17-inch round and a 6-inch, what's this called? Hold on. Like hardware kit maybe? It's a turntable hardware kit, I believe. And have your honey, or you, if you know how to do it, because I sure don't, find the center and then put that on there and you're good to go. You can make the top however you want and you can use it for years to come. How we doing? How we doing? Oh my gosh, I just about had a heart attack. Medium one, and it's just, oh yeah. They actually do sell 22 inches, I think it is. My girlfriend has, I think, a 22-inch, I want to say. It's a couple dollars more, and I think she used the same 6-inch hardware kit, and it works great for her. She wanted a larger one too. I had a bunch of like 8 and 10-inch ones that were plastic from here and there, but this is the way to do it for me because I can sand it right back down when it gets like this, and I kind of have like a new slate. Then you'll be able to see my projects again. thrift store. With a rooster on it? Oh, you should. Thank you for the tip. No problem, Miss Karen. Yeah, I know like a lot of people sell them, but they're outrageous. They're like 30 to 60 bucks if somebody else like decorates them. So I say go get you an unfinished one because you're a crafter. And that way you ain't got to pay that. All right, let's see. All right, guys, I think I'm about done. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just so darling. Okay. Anywhere else before I dry? I don't think so. Anywhere that's like super stark or looks like a perfect circle or a perfect line, I'm just trying to mess up. That way when I dry, because it'll be, you know, it'll be in place once you dry it. So that way when I dry, I don't have to like do another layer. I need you to mess up, sir. There we go. Oh, down here, see? I almost left that looking nice. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Let's get this dry. Oh, I am too. What's the perfect craft table? This half folding table from, yeah, that's what I was using, like a 6-foot folding table from Menards, which was great. It was, I thought it was huge. And then I found this U-shaped desk because I was looking for something more sturdier because it kept shaking on me because of all the sanding and stuff. Even when I don't use the sander, like even just this type of sanding, it was like rocking all over the place. So I was looking on Marketplace and I found this, and somebody told me on my page a year or two ago that this is actually a teacher's desk. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry for yelling. Hello, Brenda. Good morning, Luann. This is a teacher's desk. So if you have access to a store like that, or you want to take a peek at Marketplace and search like U-shaped desk or teacher's desk, that would be what I would search for. Because it is perfect, because I've got a million things on this table that y'all don't even see. It's crazy. I could show you because we have 5 minutes. Okay, guys, so there is a group. It's a free group where you can watch all the crafters today and you just refresh at the end of each live, and the new crafter will come on. Today, up after me, is a dash of Joy Lynn with Joy Lynn. So she'll be crafting something cool for us. And then it goes until, I believe, 9 Eastern. The last I looked, I think is what it was. So that way if you're looking for something to do and somebody to hang out with today, you can hang out with us. All right. I think I'm good. Like I said, if there's any step of this where you're like, I don't really like that, just leave that part off. I think this would have been beautiful left alone as well. But I just like my things to look older. They are very heavy. They are. Me and my husband had a heck of a time. We will see how cool it is. She's like, don't be prejudging, girl. Okay, so see here, guys, just like a little succulent or something in there, even if it's a faux one. And then this, we've got some pretty, some texture, some shine, some dirt, some grunge. Where's the rusty thing? Some rust. And we are gonna, like, this is a little toy. This is a little stinking toy. If your kids or your grandkids don't play with stuff fast enough, yank it. Okay, let me see how I want to attach this. I forgot about this part. Forgot about this part. Yeah. Somebody gave me an idea. What was it? Because I was going to just like hang it from here, but I don't want to do that because it'll show this side. Okay, listen. Hold on. Oh, I think it was a string, wasn't it? I feel like it was a... no problem, Miss Lynn. I'm gonna have to check you out, girl. Where am I at? Where's my skizzers? Okay. I'm just gonna get some twine and I'm gonna put it through there. I think it was Miss April. Yank it. Sometimes you just gotta yank your kids' stuff away. Thank you. I appreciate that. So now we got some cute stuff, guys. Okay, now I'm gonna tie this in a knot and I might rust it. Okay, listen. I might leave it because it is twine and it's beautiful and rustic all on its own. But if it's sticking out like a sore thumb, I'll just rust it so it blends in with this lid. And so I forget who gave me this idea. I think it was April. If you did, thank you. And I'm gonna figure out my life now. Hold on, let me see. Where am I at? Who am I? Here we go. Okay. And we are just gonna lace it right back there, girl. And then what? And then I think I'm gonna glue it somehow. Okay. I need protection. I can hear my daughter in my head. Did you use protection when you got burnt? Okay. All right. Oh, that's not closed. Might need to do it a little bit more. There we go. Hold up. Okay, it's 9:59, y'all. But you see where this is going, right? We're gonna get this little sucker buster glued up under here. We're gonna cut the excess off. Haha. Haha. What do you think about that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to rust this or cut that or something, but at least it has its rusty crusty goodness. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's go check out Joy Lynn and the rest of the crafters today. Please join the group in my description, and I will see you again as soon as I can. You guys have a good weekend. Bye.